When a customer complains, it's never because of what you did, it's because of what you promised or what they're expected against what you did. So in CEO 2 weeks ago in Orlando in a mastermind meeting, 8 of us in a room, guy came down with the full intention of firing his physio, right? Everybody in the room was on board with firing this physio because the standards, the cockpit was saying this, this and this. And I said, who's answering the phone? Tell me about him or her. And he said, oh, well, yeah, I've got this manager guy who sells them in and he's brilliant at selling. I went, oh, all right, tell me more. What do you mean brilliant at selling? He said, oh yeah, he's great. He's on the phone with them and he gets to 95% converted. And I said, oh, what's he like? He said, oh, well, he's a bit aggressive sometimes in the office and he's a bit this and he's a bit the other. And I said, oh, what's he selling? And then I said, well, ultimately, what are the patients complaining about when they drop off? And they all say, it's not what I expected. The room went silent. So over here, yeah, this guy's got a 95% conversion ratio and looks like a fucking superstar. But what happens here is this physio has got a ball that's so hot to handle, like she can never deliver on the promise that's been made by the guy on the phone. So let me ask you, who's the problem? It's this guy. And then the closer that we dug into it, turns out that he's a pain in the ass. Everybody in the room at one point said to him, what would you do if he left? Oh, I'd be over the moon. And then all of a sudden for fucking 20 minutes we're speaking about this fucking guy going, right? But he wanted to fire like this female physio. The problem was over here. Now the point is the expectation was oversold. Sports performance clinic, super fancy machinery and fucking biodeck shit and all sorts of stuff going on, right? I can picture it on the phone. It's like, this will be the best in Silicon Valley and it's over that part of the world. So this expectation, it's like, I'm thinking I'm coming to Disneyland and I'm getting fucking Lightwater Valley, right? Now Lightwater Valley's all right, or Alton Towers is all right, but it ain't as good as Disney World. And if you're promising me Disney World and Mickey Mouse ain't there when I get there, I'm pissed. So I will tell you that I'm unhappy and my expectation wasn't met. But it doesn't mean that what I did or what was done wasn't good. Big difference. And that's the bit that everybody in business has to get their head around. Ultimately, the litmus test for a successful business is where expectations matched. Guess who's in charge of expectations? You, us, we. It's all to do with expectations. If I keep the bar low and I deliver it, I'm happy. Like the customer's happy. McDonald's, what's your expectations? Average. If you're lucky, what do you get? Average. Are you happy? Yeah. The world's proven. It's the fucking richest company on earth that is on an unstoppable machine that promises and delivers what it tells you you're gonna get. It delivers an average hamburger at an average price, but it does it fucking brilliantly well. And you never ever get let down unless the dude fucking puts cheese on it that you didn't ask for it or whatever and you drove off. That's the only time you're going to get let down in McDonald's. So they deliver on the promise. And they do it consistently well. And they've never ever gone, well, you know what? We've got all these customers, let's put a better standard of beef in it. Like they don't give a fuck. They're paying £4.50 or whatever it is. They want an average beef burger for an average price with average service done consistently well. The richest company, biggest scalable, multinational, corporate, whatever you want to call it, which tells you it's not about the product. And that's where we all get lost. All small businesses ultimately get lost in that way of thinking. It's all to do with what you promised me. If your girl on the phone over promises and I don't get it, she's getting her targets hit, but the physio is having to deal with crap ultimately. So it's about managing expectations. It's about the guy or the girl on the phone. How do you manage expectations? What do you want? How can I help? What's the ultimate outcome? Tell me about your problem. Is that what you're telling me you want? My job as the business owner is to help them figure out what they want and match that up. So it isn't about a machine. It isn't about a PT. It isn't about any one particular person in the office. It's about the ultimate outcome that person wants. My job on the phone, and ultimately at the beginning of time in the discovery or the evaluation, is to figure out what that expectation looks like and ideally meet it. Or if I don't think it can be met, I'm not your guy. We have it in this business all the time. When people want to join or do things with us, the number one conversation we have just before somebody joins or just after somebody has joined, what's their expectations? Will this person be, forgive me, pain in the ass? Is candidly the way that we speak. It's real. Why wouldn't it be? It's real. Get real. It's like the same principle applies. This isn't a free-for-all where anybody walks through the door and we want everybody's money. Neither is the physio business. I want the right person who wants the thing that I can achieve or help them to achieve to stay for as long as they can possibly stay.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.